please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
I have to cut across live to Timsy Jaipuria, who has the Minister of State for Corporate Affairs, PP Choudhary, with her. Timsy, over to you.
The PNB will be in beneficial position.
Sir, also we hear that now Mehul Choksi has also applied for a bankruptcy application in the US court. Again, that is where PNB is again an aggrieved party in that case as well. Do you think that India will now again move an application in that case?
I'm of the view that because the same circumstances exist in the another case which you have referred. So in that case also the government of India will also move an application for impleadment as a party respondent. And at the same time I am also of the view that the PNB will also move an application for treating them as a creditor. So they shall be in position to recover their dues.
So moving on from PNB to what Allahabad High Court recently decided on the RBI February 12th circular, it is understood that now there will be a further pressure on NCLT when it comes to the cases related to power companies, etc. Today there is a high-level committee also which is meeting. How soon would you think NCLT would like to take over these cases, and is NCLT strengthened enough to handle such a huge volume of number of cases that are coming to it?
The time-to-time review is undertaken by our ministry with respect to the working of the NCLT and how many cases are being filed and how many cases are being disposed of. So wherever there is a need of creating more benches are being created depending upon the workload. And where there is need to create more judges, then we are also appointing those judges. And everything is in pipeline. So the declogging the cases, it is not possible, because reason being, every time the cases are being filed and cases are being disposed of. It is a continuous process. We can't say that we can stop the cases. The NCLT is meant for that. So that's why you can say that the time limit prescribed under the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code for disposal of the cases with respect to the period limitation has been prescribed. That is required to be maintained, and we are trying to maintain that. And I think some more judges are being appointed, and where the more than one benches, court are required at one particular place, just like in Delhi and Mumbai. We have created more judges and more benches here also.
So also a lot of SFIO reports are pending. SFIO right now is examining a lot of cases. Bhushan Steel, ICICI, Fortis, Religare. We are yet to see any substantial report coming in any of these cases. How soon can we see a report coming out? Because SFIO is the basic tool to prove that whether a serious fraud has happened or not. Other investigative agencies are doing their bit. We get to hear time to time what are the movements on that. But yes, when it comes to SFIO, we haven't heard for past some time what is SFIO doing when it comes to these cases, and how soon will it submit its report?
So far the working of the SFIO is concerned, because the inspection with respect to inspection of papers and inspection of documents, with respect to all these companies, or almost about the 6 companies, is in process.
Okay.
So in midway, we can't say no report is submitted. So that's why once the inspection is completed, once that job is over, then thereafter the report is submitted to the government. So that is in progress, and I think they are doing a good job. And earliest possible, the inspection and all these formalities will be completed by the SFIO.
Which are these 6 cases, sir, which are currently under examination by SFIO?
I think with respect to some of the companies, basically ministry has ordered inspection of books and papers. The 6 companies are under section 2065 of the Companies Act 2013. This New Power Renewable Private Limited, Supreme Energy Private Limited, Pacific Capital Services Private Limited, Videocon Industries Limited, New Power Wind Farms Limited, and Anjanda Urza Private Limited. So the inspections with respect to all these companies are.
So this is specifically to the ICICI, Videocon and New Power case.
Yes. So all this inspection is in progress.
So what about Jet Airways? Of late, ROC has called for a formal inspection on Jet Airways. What is it meant to be?
For Jet Airways, also Ministry has already ordered inspection of books and papers, and that is also in progress. So recently it has been done. I think very recently, insofar as 6 cases are concerned. That was only on 23rd of April 2018. So 6 cases, and recently of the Jet Airways also. So these
when
cases,
was Jet Airways given to ROC?
So exact date, I don't know the exact date,
but
it was a few days back.
Okay. So also when we talk of the recent report that was submitted to Minister of Corporate Affairs Arun Jaitley by the ministry on declogging and decriminalization of NCLT, how do you see, because the report has suggested and introduced a set of new norms for commencement of business, what is your view and how will it help in curbing the menace of shell companies?
There are 3 things. So many other recommendations are there. But basically, I'm with respect to the compoundable and non-compoundable offenses. So far, the compoundable offenses are concerned. The in-house mechanism is being created that is technology-based. So unnecessarily, the cases will not go out and it will declog the NCLT. And so far the non-compoundable offences are there. No changes has been recommended by the committee. And so far the commencement of business is concerned, because this is very essential. We have seen the large number of the cell companies created on account of the fact that there was no declaration required for commencement of the business. Once a company is created, then they are required to declare that the commencement of that business. So all these recommendations by the committee is there. Those recommendations have been made to the government, and government is examining those recommendations, and we will take the decision very soon.
So you would like to now, after taking a decision and finalizing on the report, how would you now incorporate these suggestions in the Companies Act?
But basically, these recommendations related to amendment of the Companies Act. So the government has to take the decision whether we should come out with the ordinance or we should come out with the bill directly in the winter session of the parliament.